President Trump is warning North Korea that any U.S. military action would be devastating. The president said the U.S. Armed Forces are totally prepared to respond one day after North Korea threatened to shoot down American warplanes. He also vowed to fix the mess in North Korea and said that Kim Jong-un is acting very badly. Major Garrett is at the White House with the latest on this story. Major, good morning.
Good morning. President Trump spoke of new economic sanctions leveled against North Korea and the need for still more diplomatic pressure. But the president sounded as if military action, possibly preemptive action, is not just an option, but an increasingly viable option.
If we take that option, it will be devastating, I can tell you that.
In the Rose Garden, President Trump spoke aggressively about potential military action against North Korea. The North Korean government has threatened to shoot down or aim at American planes flying in international airspace. I'd like your reaction.
Devastating for North Korea. That's called the military option. If we have to take it, we will.
American B-1 bombers flew in international airspace, but nearer than usual to North Korea's east coast over the weekend. U.S. intelligence detected signs Tuesday the North was preparing an attempted intercept of the next U.S. bomber flight. On the east coast in Orang, MiG-23 jets were fitted with external fuel tanks, and in Iwan, the MiG-29 jets were armed with air-to-air missiles. Because the North has spent so much on its nuclear and ballistic missile program, its Air Force is weak, its pilots poorly trained, flying as little as 10 hours a year. Still, the North might mount an intercept.
He's acting very badly.
Mr. Trump blamed Kim Jong-un for the warlike rhetoric, though his own advisors have warned against provoking the dictator.
He's saying things that should never, ever be said. And we're replying to those things, but it's a reply.
General Joseph Dunford, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, told lawmakers there was no evidence the North was preparing for a conventional military strike.
Well, the political space is clearly very charged right now. We haven't seen a change in the posture of North Korean forces. We watched that very carefully.
On the matter of an attempted bomber intercept, the U.S. believes there's only one North Korean pilot that has ever flown that far out over the ocean. Even so, military analysts tell us increased tensions between the two countries have vastly lowered U.S. tolerance of any military engagement of this kind, thus increasing the risks of miscalculation or conflict. Charlie?
Major Garrett at the White House. Thanks, Major.